Welcome to the Student Scholars Public Speaking Series. Imagine this. You're sitting in a room, ready to listen to a speaker. They walk up to the podium, and within the first few seconds, your attention is completely captured. You're hooked. You're eager to hear more. What just happened? The speaker created a compelling introduction that grabbed your attention right from the beginning. Today, we're going to discuss how to create an engaging introduction that will capture your audience's attention, set the tone for your speech, and keep everyone interested from the very first word. 1. Start with a powerful hook. The first few seconds of any speech are crucial, so it's important to start with something that immediately grabs attention. This is often called the hook of your speech. A great hook sparks curiosity and makes your audience want to hear more. There are a few different techniques you can use to create a hook. Ask a thought-provoking question. A question makes your audience think right from the start. For example, what would you do if you had only 24 hours left to live? This question creates curiosity and encourages your audience to reflect on their own lives. Share an interesting fact or statistic. Numbers, facts, and statistics can be powerful attention grabbers, especially when they are surprising or unexpected. For instance, did you know that over 2.5 quintillion bytes of data are created every day? That's an attention-grabbing way to start a speech on technology or data. Tell a compelling story. A short, engaging story can pull your audience in emotionally. People are naturally drawn to stories, so telling one at the start can create an instant connection with your listeners. It could be a personal anecdote or a story related to your topic. Use a powerful quote. A well-chosen quote can resonate deeply with your audience. For example, "The only way to do great work is to love what you do." Steve Jobs. This quote can be a great lead-in for a speech about pursuing passion and purpose. 2. Establish relevance to the audience. Once you've got their attention, it's important to show your audience why your speech matters to them. You want them to understand how your message connects to their lives, interests, or concerns. Make sure they know why they should keep listening. Relate to their needs or problems. If you're giving a speech on healthy eating, you could say, "We all know the struggle of finding time to eat healthy, but today, I'm going to share some simple tips that will make eating healthy easier for you." Use shared experiences. A great way to establish relevance is to mention something the audience has experienced. For instance, we've all been there, rushing to meet a deadline with little time to spare. But what if there's a way to make deadlines less stressful? When you help your audience relate to the topic, they're much more likely to pay attention and stay engaged. 3. Create a sense of curiosity or anticipation. A great introduction also sets the stage for what's to come, leaving your audience curious about the rest of the speech. You don't want to give everything away in the beginning, but you do want to give them a reason to stay tuned. Tease the content. For example, you could say, "In just a few minutes, I'm going to show you how one simple change in your daily routine can increase your productivity by 30%. Stay with me to find out how." Offer a solution. If you're presenting a problem, hint at the solution you'll be providing later. For instance, today, I'll share with you the steps you can take to solve the problem that has been keeping you awake at night. This approach sparks curiosity and encourages your audience to continue listening to find out more. 4. Be clear and concise. While it's important to be engaging, it's equally important to be clear. Your introduction should not be long-winded or complicated. Keep it concise and to the point so that your audience knows exactly what to expect from your speech. Outline your main points. You don't need to give everything away, but let your audience know what you'll be covering. A simple sentence like, "I will walk you through 3 easy steps to improve your productivity," can set expectations and give your audience a roadmap for your speech. Avoid overloading with information. Stick to the essentials in your introduction. Don't dive into your main content just yet. Save that for the body of your speech. 5. Make a personal connection. To make your introduction even more engaging, make it personal. Let your audience feel like they're connecting with a real person, not just a speaker standing in front of them. This can help build trust and rapport. Share a personal experience or emotion. If appropriate, share a personal story that ties into your topic. For example, I used to struggle with public speaking, just like many of you might, but I found a way to overcome my fear, and I'm here to show you how. Use humor when appropriate. A little humor can go a long way in breaking the ice and making you more approachable. Just be sure it's relevant to your speech and doesn't distract from the message. In conclusion, an engaging introduction is the foundation of a great speech. It's your opportunity to capture your audience's attention, establish relevance, create curiosity, and set the stage for the rest of your message. By using a powerful hook, connecting with your audience, and setting clear expectations, you can create an introduction that makes your listeners want to hear more. Remember, the beginning of your speech is like a first impression. It can make all the difference in whether your audience stays engaged or starts to tune out. So, take the time to craft an introduction that not only grabs attention, but also sets the tone for a memorable and impactful speech. This concludes our video on creating an engaging introduction. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to hearing your engaging introductions in the future. See you next time.